BC United is blasting the NDP over the release of a convicted sex offender who's now accused of molesting another child. Taylor Dewick is accused of sexually interfering with an 11-year-old girl at an equestrian center in Kelowna while his supervisor sat in a car for hours. CTV's Michelle Bernoro spoke with the owner of the equestrian facility.
29-year-old Taylor Dewick was in Kelowna court for a bail hearing after being charged with sex-related offenses, the judge's reserved decision. Dewick was arrested last month after an 11-year-old girl was victimized at an equestrian facility in Kelowna.
This NDP government apparently thought that not only was it a good idea to give this pedophile free horseback riding lessons, they decided to book those lessons at a riding camp that was easily identifiable as a venue for children.
The equestrian center owner, who asked not to be identified to protect the child's identity, said she only allowed the man into her program after being told that he was a vulnerable member of the community and a wonderful person. She said she now feels lied to and misled. She told CTV, "I was absolutely horrified and outraged somebody like this was ever brought to us. I feel like we were all put directly in harm's way. Honestly, my trust of government programs was violated, exploited, and taken advantage of." She says the person who she later learned was supposed to be supervising Dewick was sitting in his car at the time of the alleged incident.
The requirement was one-to-one supervision at all times. The second requirement was that he was never to be around children.
At every level, this was a massive failure of judgment. For CLBC to take on responsibility for someone with a criminal record like this, for them to subcontract that responsibility to an obviously negligent and incompetent subcontractor.
Community Living BC said in an email that the contract of the service provider involved is under review. This MLA says Kelowna RCMP told her that they wanted to issue a public warning when Dewick was released into the community, but were told he didn't meet the criteria.
I cannot think of one reason that that criteria would not have been met.
Dewick has a history of sexual offenses. He was denied parole in 2022 after being deemed a high risk to reoffend. The Premier says an investigation into what happened is underway. Michelle Bernoro, CTV News.